Good morning and welcome back to another video. So today's plan is we've got to get into at least, I'd say, halfway through Spain and down towards Malaga. We've done 16 hours yesterday and I want to get at least another 10 ticked off today. There's 15 hours left of the journey, and if I can get 10 ticked off, because tomorrow I've got to be there, I've got to be unpacked, and I've then got to get to the airport to pick Lauren and the kids up. So I need to do as much as I can today, try and get a good chunk of this journey done. But yeah, slept perfect. All done then, checked out. Look at that blue sky. I've just been reading some of the reviews. I always leave a review if I can, but I was reading some of the others, and there's a guy that's moaning saying the rooms are not big enough. Not enough for two people, too cramped. But mate, come on, what are you expecting for 30 quid? But car's looking good, all ready to go. Let's get out of here. Just got to hope it starts now. Long journey yesterday, come on. Yes, and we are out of here. Oh, let's get the phone plugged in. What we got? 14 hours and 42 minutes. Down to the bottom of Spain. Jesus. 14 hours. I've got to get at least 10 of them done today. Let's get on with it. Back on the road then. I don't think I really touched on why I'm in the car on my own yesterday. I can't remember saying too much about that. Shut my window because it's a bit noisy. Oh shit, I'm on the wrong side of the road. Oh my god. Remember, right hand side of the road. That's better. Another toll, back on the toll road. So a little bit safer now to be talking to the GoPro. It is clipped in before anybody starts moaning at me. It's completely hands-free, just like being on your phone, so I can't see the difference in that. But yeah, I think she probably panicked a little bit. I was driving straight at her. You know, and your brain just thinks, what's this idiot doing? And then you realise, no, you're the idiot. You're the one that's on the wrong side of the road. But yeah, back to it then. Back on the tolls. Another, I don't know how much this one's going to cost. You don't actually know until you get to the end of your toll. So there's no way of knowing how much these toll roads cost. You just have to pay it. It saves loads of time on the journey. Jesus. I think that could be it. The last toll in France, and it looks like on the sat nav we're going to go over a little river now, and this should be Spain. Here we go, there it is. We are in Spain. Oh, I feel better already. Another little pick me up. Look at this full review. Pure blue sky, blue water, and a nice golden sandy beach. This place is stunning. So I've stopped in, I think it's called Zarautz, which is just a bit further up from Bilbao and Santander. So I'm right on the top coast of Spain now, the most northerly point, just as we've crossed the border. So I think we need to go and get some lunch, need to stock up on some water, and then we also need to book the accommodation for tonight, which we haven't done yet. But until you know pretty much where you're going to be and how tired you're going to be and how much driving you can do, you can't really plan your accommodation that far ahead. I know I've probably got about 4 hours left in me now, so if I can have a stop halfway in between, I know to look now on Google Maps, find somewhere that's roughly 4 or 4.5 hours away, and then book somewhere pretty local to that. So I think we'll go into town, have something to eat, and then we'll have a bit of a walk round. Just have to take me jumper off, is that hot? Once you come away from the seafront, the temperature just rises instantly once you're away from that breeze. And I can already see my hair starting to get ginger in this sunlight. So I'm gonna have to get my hat on. And do you ever notice when you see like the locals and they have got coats on, jackets, trousers, and we're just walking around in shorts and t-shirt? The Brits just stand out instantly, don't they, abroad? One day, that's the dream. End up working over here in construction. That is the ultimate goal, but one step at a time. We've got loads to get sorted first, visas and passes and work visas and permits. There's so much to get through, but that's what we're doing, breaking it down one day at a time. That's the idea, and see how we get on. I think we found a combo deal. Love a good deal. Here we go then. I was going to sit on the beach, but it's a little bit windy out there still. Nice little square though. Found a bench in the sun. I don't know what we've got in here. No, chicken. Chicken and chips. It was meant to be a salad kebab. Never mind, still looks good. And I've been told a fork is called a tolador in Spanish. Always learning. These chicken wings are nice. Really crispy. Should make this a food review channel as well as a hotel review, as well as mountain biking and a travel vlog. One of them's got to take off surely. They are really good. Now we need to get this hotel booked. I need to find somewhere for tonight. So what I'll try and do is I'll put the final destination in then, which is Malaga. Find along the route something that's about 4 hours away. And I've found one in Cabrera, which is just before Madrid. I'd like to have stopped in Madrid really, but I think trying to get parked there and keeping the car secure because it's full of all my stuff, I think we're probably best just to stay a little bit outside of Madrid. And this one here is £55 with secure parking. Private bathroom, air conditioning. I think that's the one. That's it then, booked. Hotel Mavi. Just need to find some water and we can get on our way. Hour and 40 minutes. It's free for an hour and a half. That's just my luck, £4 for an extra 10 minutes. We got the water. Hopefully the car's still here. Back on the road.
Consiguió incluirla de nuevo con su insistente donde todo el mundo era feliz y no existían los problemas.
How is that even possible? It's 24 degrees on the dash and the snow on the top of the mountains. I genuinely never knew Spain was this hilly. Well, mountains, it's not even hills, it's mountains. But I can't work it out. The sun is blaring on it and there's still snow at the top of the mountains. Another 5 hours done then, just under, and we are ready now for hotel review number 2. Looks great from the outside. I do like a nice big car park. Secure car park is what I look for every single time. I'd rather have this than have a real top end mint room, but yeah, let's get the stuff out of the car and we'll go and get checked in and check this room out. Oh, I can see why this one's a little bit more money than the one in France. Let's get some lights come on down here. Oh. Oh, that's bright. Wow. It's a little bit old-fashioned in here. I can smell the polish already on all this wood. Bathroom looks clean and tidy though. Oh yeah, it stinks of polish in here. Need to get out of that sun. Oh, and bird's eye view of the car as well. Keep it safe. It's not bad at all. Right then, I think the plan, I'll just get this man bag off. Don't take the mick out my man bag. They just keep everything together, all my passports and my money and keys. But yeah, I think the plan now is, it's only 8 o'clock, so the sun's still shining. I think we need to go out there, make it our main task to go and find a nice local beer, something nice to eat, and yeah, just enjoy a bit of the sunshine before bed. Big old hotel this is. And then you just find random things like with English on, like that. This is pretty handy. So we started right up here somewhere today in France, and we came down across the border into Spain, and then across to Zarautz, which is there where we had our kebab, which turned out to be chicken wings, and down up to Bilbao, across into Burgos, and then all the way down then to Madrid. Well, just above. We haven't quite got to Madrid yet, but I do like having a look at a map. And then tomorrow we've got to carry on Madrid all the way down and end up at Malaga, and then across to Fuengirola and Mijas, right at the bottom there. That's our end point. And we're hopefully going to do all of this coast then, all across here, and just have a look at all the different towns and different locations and just see which might be the best to set up in the future. It's a shame with the GoPro effect because it just doesn't do this place justice. You're looking at them cliffs then with the sun just dropping behind the mountains. That is beautiful. For some reason, I just didn't expect Madrid to be up high like this. This is like proper Morzine vibes here. So high up. I mean, we went through an altitude sign that was 1,400 meters above sea level. So we are right up the top. And Madrid is literally another 10 minutes further down the highway, so it's going to be the same there. I just for some reason expected it to be like Barcelona. I've been there and it is dead flat, right next to the sea. It's huge, just rows and rows of shops and bars and whatever you want, but for some reason I just didn't expect Madrid to be like this. I don't know if that's just me. Look at this. I love things like this. Somebody's having a disco up in the bell tower. I have to stop and look at things like this. Lauren goes mad. Whenever we go on holiday, I have to stop and look at stuff like this. I think the work that went into this all them years ago doesn't just to stop for 2 minutes and just appreciate what they've done. Being a builder, if you didn't know, that's obviously why I enjoy stuff like this. I see people. Could be onto something here. People and drinks and food. You always know when you're off the tourist route because there's no English menu. This is as good as it gets. You just gotta, hopefully you recognise something. Oh, here we go. Been waiting a long time for this. Gracias. Nada. Look at that. 2 days. 2 days coming, this says. This is the Mauhau. Nice local beer. It's about time. Chicken baguette. Now I know baguette is botella, so I knew that was on the list. I have been learning as much Spanish as I can before I came out. Tried to do a few of the basic stuff, but yeah, botella and pollo is chicken, so I knew that one. That looks delicious. That is delicious. That chicken is beautiful. I did ask for chicken on my kebab earlier when I was at the beach. I don't know why we ended up with chicken wings. So I think I do know a little bit of Spanish, but that is some good food. That's delicious. And I've also got my little side plate. Beautiful backdrop as well in the square. This is me. This is exactly where I want to be right now. All I need now is Lauren and the kids. Archie will be running havoc, probably running up and down the stairs, but I can't wait to pick them up tomorrow. I should probably explain why I am travelling on my own. I think I tried to do it earlier when I nearly had the crash because I was on the wrong side of the road. But Lauren's coming over tomorrow. She's got the late flight out tomorrow night, and I'm going to pick her and the kids up from Malaga Airport. It just seemed right that I think it was £59 all in for all three of them to fly. So you got, I think Lauren's flight was 30 quid, Archie's was a tenner, and then Albie's was 25 to sit on Lauren's lap. So what's that? That's 65 quid I think it come to in total. So it was just a no-brainer to take the kids. If you've got kids or your family's got kids, you'll know that you can't drive long distance without getting them out the car at least every 2 to 3 hours. So you can imagine a 30-hour drive that I'm doing, getting the kids out the car every 3 hours. It'd take me best part of a week to get here. So I'm managing to do it in 3 days. Lauren's going to fly over and then I'm going to pick her up from the airport, and it's a little bit of extra cost, but it also works a lot better for everybody involved. So that's the reason why I'm on my own at the minute. Let's see if we can order the bill in Spanish. ¿Tener la cuenta?
La cuenta, sí. ¿Con tarjeta? ¿Tarjeta?
Cash. Efectivo. That's it. I was close. Efectivo is cash. I was close. Just got to get them pronunciations right. I think that helps. But €10 for some nice food, nice drink, and a beautiful backdrop. So perfect stop. As we haven't got to be up that early, I reckon we can manage another beer. Oh, so I went for the green one. That's not as nice as the one I just had over there on tap. Let's give this red one a try. Yeah, that is the one. That's the one from over there when I had my food. I didn't like that bar. I knew they were talking about me. They kept saying like Inglaterra and Inglesa, which are English and England. So I knew they were talking about me in there. I was glad to get out of that one. But £3.40 for 2 bottles of beer in a local little cafe or bar, whichever one it was. And you can't beat that. So nice little couple of beers. I've had some nice food. That was a tenner. And going to walk back to the hotel now, get a good night's sleep, and we will finish the journey tomorrow. So that is going to be the next video. We're going to get to the hotel, get the keys, get checked in, have a good look around the apartment, and we'll also pick up Lauren and the kids tomorrow. So yeah, big day tomorrow. Make sure you subscribe, come back for that one, and I will catch you tomorrow.